Okay, I think I've got all the buttons pushed. Hey everybody, greetings, welcome. I guess this could be called an insomnia stream. It's midnight my time. Let's practice some Slay the Spire 2. 2, not 1, 2. You know, everybody's playing it. Probably you're aware that it's out. It's a pretty big thing. All right, so I have played Slay the Spire 1. I think I put it on the channel years ago. I never played it a huge amount. I played it a fair amount. I don't know, 10 or 12 runs, maybe 15 or 20. I can't remember. And more recently, I have played the board game version of Slay the Spire, co-op a couple of times with my friend Makem. My understanding is Slay the Spire 2 that just released into early access as co-op. So I'm going to be very interested. It does say multiplayer right there. So I will be checking around with friends and channel members, see if there might be some Slay the Spire co-op fun to be had in the near future. Maybe. Oops, forgot one button. Let's move the chat over there. All right, now I can see chat. Yeah, so I just finished up my first run. And you have to play the Ironclad to start. It unlocks the characters in sequence. So I wasn't expecting to get too far because I hadn't played it in quite a while, but I actually managed to make it to the very final boss, the Act 3 boss. And had lost by like one round, I think. The boss was a little weird, but did way better than I thought I would. Got a bunch of unlocks. So now I have, I think, the Silent unlocked as well. The Silent's the one I've played the most in the past. Oh, now I have choices here too. A quest to Slay the Spire. I play a single run with all characters and beat Act 3 to unlock daily run. Beat Act 3 times to unlock custom runs. Well, we'll just do that one. The Silent has been unlocked. All right, yeah, we're going to play the Silent. So it'll be my first run with the Silent in the new Slay the Spire 2. So, Huntress from outside the Spire, Stab and Poison, Ring of the Snake, draw 2 additional cards. So we'll have 7 to start. Yeah. In we go. Meow. Start of Elite Combats, draw 2 additional cards, obtain a random rare card, lose all gold, choose 1 of 2 packs of cards to add to your deck. Add 1 of 2 packs of cards? Huh. Let's keep it simple and just take the random rare card. Kind of turbo our start. Corrosive Wave. What does Corrosive Wave do? Whenever you draw a card this turn, apply 3 poison to all enemies. Wow. Whenever you draw a card this turn, apply 3 poison. So we want to be drawing cards. So that's not going to count the hand that I draw each turn, I don't think. Because that'll be part of the cards that come in. So it'll be additional cards I'll have to draw. All right. Cool. Proceed. All right. Which way do we want to go? 3 paths. Jeez. Event. Boss. Mini boss. That's an interesting chain. Holy crap, look at that line. You gotta be kidding me. 3 events, mini boss. 2 more fights, mini boss. 1 rest, mini boss. That's a crazy line. Wow. Huh. No merchant anywhere in that chain. Yeah, that's an interesting line. Three randoms and 2 mini bosses before you make it to your first rest. Sheesh. I don't think I want to try that one. That one scares me. Let's do something where we can pick a few variables. Maybe this middle line. Few fights, a random, then a rest, merchant. Almost no mini bosses in there. Here, then up this way, and then I have the option to go rest or around. Yeah, I kind of like the option of coming up this direction. So let's go with, we'll just go with this one. All right, off we go. A nibbit. It's going to hit me for 12. All right, I got to get out of the ironclad mindset and back into the silent. Deal damage, apply weak, block. Those two will be enough to block everything. Neutralize. Let's do that. Discard a strike. Gets me 8. Then the weakness, I think, will bring it down, so I'll take 1. That lets me hit him again. Yeah, that's fine. Again, I'm going to take 1. I'm a little too used to, oh sure, now you show up. I'm a little too used to the ironclads healing each turn or after each combat. See, I don't have another way to draw cards this turn. Not yet. He's got armor, he's not going to attack, he's going to use a buff. Not gonna matter. $14 incoming. Good thing we can kill him. What do we got? No new cards. Apply weak. Gain block. More block. Deal 13 damage, deal 2 less damage for each other card in your hand. Doesn't that just mean use all your cards and throw that last? All right, going this way. What do we got? We got an event. Wood carvings. Choose one starter card to transform into Peck. Deal 2 damage 3 times. That's not too bad. 1 cost for 6 damage. Depending on bonuses. Enchant 1 card with Slither. When you draw this card, randomize its cost from 0 to 3. So you throw that on a high cost card so that if it comes back as a 3 and it started as a 3, there's no loss, but you got a chance of getting it for free. Transform into Toxic Toughness. Gain 5 block. Gain 5 block at the start of the next 2 turns. Ooh. 2 costs for 15 blocks spread out, huh? We want damage, or do we want some block? Being silent a good initial block. What's it harder to get? It's easier to get damage like this than it is to get block. That one can be powerful if you get it on the right card, but I don't have any cards that I would want to put this on right now. It's too early. Yeah, let's take the surprisingly good block. Either radar. Of course, we're going to get rid of a base block for the upgraded block. All right, off we go. There's the precise cut. It's the low damage because I've got so many cards in my hand. I can only get rid of 3 of them, so it's not going to be effective pretty much no matter what I do. I definitely need to give me some more energy. What you going to do? He's going to apply me a debuff to me. Alright, so we want to attack while we can. He shrunk me. What is it, 50% damage? 30% less damage. I need to do 15. I'm not going to do it, so... let's just block this turn. Ooh, I was going to do 13. At least I start with the 5. We got one more turn that I'm going to be shrunk. I think. Is this permanent? It doesn't have a timer on it. Huh. Wow, I got toxic toughness back. Alright, let's get him weakened. And then toughness. Give me lots of block. And then the 6 points of damage. And 4 points of damage. We're good. No damage. He'll be dead next turn, assuming we get any kind of damage. We got strike. That's enough. Gold. Vulnerable potion. Oh, calculated gamble. Discard your hand, draw that many cards, exhaust. What is Sly? This card is discarded from your hand before the end of your turn. Play it for free. That's interesting. Be great in combination, but I'm going to go with calculated gamble. Another fight. Then we got to decide if we want to try a boss. I really don't feel like we've gotten enough upgrades to go for a boss. 2 of them attacking me. One's only got 10 points. We can kill one. And then I only need a minor block for the other. That one's going to give me status cards. Alright, let's get rid of you. Block you. And turn. I've been slimed. Alright, I still don't have a use for this damn thing. Well, not quite. Discard your hand, draw that many cards. Ah, there we go. Enjoy the 9 poison, fools. 2 points. Got 8 coming in. I got a block. I took damage. Oh, all the slimes showed up. No strike coming in. Do that. Oh, that's right. It replaces it. I forgot. He's dead. Backflip. Gain block, draw cards. Alright, now the big choice. I just don't feel like we've really built the deck up enough to take a boss on yet. This, in combination with this, is pretty nice. And then we've also got the backflip, which can tie into that. All the glory is right here. Mini boss, take a rest, get the hit points back. Mini boss, go to the merchant. That is the power line. Sure, why not? Hello, statue. Sleeping, doing nothing this turn. Slow whenever you play a card. This enemy receives 10% more damage from attacks this turn. Okay. That falls into my deck fairly well. So, I think we're just going to go ahead and do the combo. We got the combo to come up. Load them up with poison. Probably would have been good to put that on him first before that turn played out. Oh well. Pretty good so far. Tends to use a buff. Don't need the toughness. We've got the backflip. Don't need the block. Don't need the weakness. Guess we're going to get some more cards. There's corrosive again. Too late now, though. Do we set up the toughness, the blocks for next round? Don't need it. I can either do a little bit of damage or I can set up blocks. Let's go ahead and get the damage in. Ouch. Yep, here it comes. That's what I was worried about. Now I'm wishing I'd gotten those blocks out because I'm not going to drop him fast enough. Oh, this is going to hurt. 5, 10, 15. That's still going to be a big ouchie. And it might be continuous. I might not be able to get out from under that damage since I haven't managed to kill him fast enough. Alright, we gotta block this stuff. I don't have the heal. At least we're gonna do 11 plus the poison. Oh my god. Wow, yeah, you really gotta kill this guy fast. Holy crap. Good news is I'm doing 12 damage a turn, so I just need to max block. And let the poison do the work. So I just need to do a little bit of damage to him this round and then he'll be done. Backflip, game block, draw cards. Shouldn't be necessary. We'll weakness him. That'll lower the damage, which he shouldn't be doing to me anyway. Deal damage, deal damage. Alright. Yeah, that was painful. Grab the gold. We got Cure All. Gain energy and draw 2 cards. The red mask. This is the artifact that we got. Start of each combat, apply 1 weak to all enemies. That's pretty terrible. That's pretty terrible. It just means during the first turn they're going to do less damage. But they don't usually set up a lot of damage in the first turn. And this doesn't really build up a synergy of anything. So I am not excited about that loot for the amount of hit points I just took. I think that sucked. Alright, we got Outbreak. Every 3 times you apply poison, deal 11 damage to all enemies. I would love to get a poison deck going. Yep, sure. We gotta go for the rest. Much as I would like to upgrade a card, we're heading into another boss fight, so we gotta do the rest. Almost made it back to max. Ah, Big Bird. So, he's weak. Only gonna do 12. Only 12. Change of strength. I got the gamble, but I didn't get the other one. Damn it. It means we're not gonna get the combo set up this round. And I don't have a draw more cards card. And I don't have enough block to defend against the damage. And watch, I'm gonna draw the other portion. And then it's not going to be any use because I won't have any way of drawing more cards to load up the poison like I did last time. What do? I'm going to try to hold on to this and hope I can pull it out. It's not going to matter because it's going to have to go through an entire deck. At least we got it down to no damage in the first run. 12 incoming. What do we got? There's the wave. I don't have a way of getting more cards in my hand. Gotta get something set up. Oh boy. Yeah, I can't get my draw cards out at the same time as my apply poison. I got 18 coming in, and I'm not making much progress with all the defending I'm having to do. Gotta do that. That gets us to 10. We got 18 coming in. That will get us to the full 18. I don't need more block. And I can only do one more. I can weaken. That doesn't help me right now. Gotta hit him. Sure. just going to keep going up as the strength keeps going up each time. So it's going to be toric toughness. I think I gotta throw vulnerable on this guy. Yeesh. Yeah, I just could not get these two cards into play, which is what I was worried about trying to take mini bosses on. I don't have any good synergies yet, and this one didn't play out at all, which meant I had to do this had to do this whole fight with basic cards essentially. Which is not good. Ugh. 24 coming in. I can only get 15 out, 15 block out. Both of these cards are useless, so it's going to be defend, defend, strike. Hmm. 10, 16 coming in. I'm going to do 12, 17. Oh, so close. Oh, wait, we got him. Yeah. All right. Well, we made it. We got bronze scales. Start each combat with 3 thorns. Again, another one I'm not super excited about. All right. Not getting lucky on the artifacts this run. Not for the silent, anyway. Remove all artifact and block from the enemy. Apply 2 vulnerable and then exhaust. Dagger spray. 4 damage to all enemies twice. Great for group attacks. Sly. What is Sly? Card is discarded from your hand before the end of your turn. Play. Oh yeah, that one. Flick flack. 7 damage to all enemies for 1 cost. And if you discard it, you play it for free. I do like expose at 0 cost to remove artifact and block from the enemy, but it's pretty conditional on which enemies you come up against. And it's 1 use. I think I'll take a group bonus one. To the merchant, 223. We should be able to buy some okay stuff. Ooh, Storm of Steel showed up. Discard your hand, add 1 shiv into your hand for each card discarded. That is really powerful for first turn. When I draw 7 cards, I spend 1 to use that. Turns the other 6 into shivs, which are 0 cost damage dealers. And it's cheap. Entropy. Start your turn, transform 1 card in your hand. Potion belt, more potion slots. Pillow. Ooh, 15 extra hit points on rests, and I don't have enough for bread. Then you have the option to remove cards here. Yeah, I want Storm of Steel. Discard your hand. Next turn, attacks deal double damage. Oof, that's another really good one. Another one of those where you play it last. And next turn, you got a bunch of damage coming in. But I think that one will be pretty fun. Let's go with that one. I was kind of hoping to do a poison deck, but maybe we'll switch to a shiv deck instead. We still got 145. Oh, I can do the shadow step also. Whenever you draw a card during your turn, deal 2 damage to all enemies. That's a power. Huh. Restlessness skill. Retain. So you keep that card in your hand. So you've got to be able to discard that. Or does it not count itself? Because how can you retain that and have your hand be empty? Your hand wouldn't be empty if you retained it, but if you discard it, you shouldn't then still get the bottom one. I'm a little curious on how they play that one. What are we going to get? Strike dummy. Card containing strike deal through. Oh my god. I think my shivs have strike. Oh, we need to summon the shivs up. I don't remember if the shivs have strike on them or not. If they do, oh boy, that's a synergy and a half right there. Let's find out. Deal 7 damage to all enemies. Backflip strike. I didn't get the one. Draw a card, add 3 poison. We only got 3 damage incoming. We've got thorns. Backflip's the only way I'm gonna get cards this turn. See, this is an opportunity here. I've only got 1 energy left. I've got enough to protect. And I would be able to, well... could do 14 damage with that. Don't need the block. I don't have enough poison generation. Yeah, let's go for it. Shrunk me. See, this is where I wanted. I wanted this in my first hand. They don't say strike. Damn it. I was really hoping they would. Ew. Ouch. That's going to suck for next turn. This is the turn where we've got double damage. I think I'll be able to do enough to kill the guy that's going to hit me if we do Storm of Steel. Or not. That sure doesn't feel like double damage. Huh. Okay, I miscalculated that one. 1 hit point. That sucks. Alright, well, block the damage. Hit him for 5. Let's not get fancy. All 3 upgraded are uncommon, huh? Six damage for each attack already played this turn. So that could be really good tied together with the shivs. All right, we got to go to the camp, or do we do the event and then the camp? Let's do the event and then the camp. Legends were true. Entering a pitch dark chamber, a sudden light pierces the darkness from above, just as the door slams behind you. Illuminated before you appears to be a podium with a map on it. You feel compelled to take it. Suspicious. Nab the map. Receive the spoils map. Unplayable card marks a site of 600 extra gold in the next act. So you have to survive the end of this act, get to the next map. It'll then force you down that one chain on the map to get to the spot that has that. It's a pretty good payout, but it's also a dead card in your hand while you wait to get to it. Or lose 8 HP and procure a random potion. Sure. I got a lot of get rid of all the cards in my hand type stuff. Alright, so now we gotta go here. Absolutely have to. Gotta rest. Didn't even make it back to full health. Yeah, I really miss the Ironclad's heal after combat ability. What do we got? Both weak first round because of my artifact. Got thorns for 3. Gonna get hit for 8. What combo did we get? Discard hand. Get a big pile of shivs. And again, I don't have the combo. See, I want to draw this when I have a handful of shivs. These two don't work together. Or we go with just block the damage from the first guy. It's not enough to kill anything, and I don't want to take that damage. Yeah, let's do this. I'm not going to use you this turn. Then let's go. Slime to me, no problem. Looks like 7 to all. I don't have a way of discarding it. This time we got 19 damage coming in. If I don't kill that thing, I can do 7 and 9. The 9 will kill you anyway. So we got 8 more coming in. Really need to keep from taking damage. Frail. Not doing damage this round anyway. We set up for next round. What am I going to draw next round? Not enough damage. Yeah, we got the calculated gamble. I really need another way or two of getting poison out. This would be really powerful if I could actually get poison out reliably. Think we'll go. So if we do strike. Have to do this now. And then that. So we kind of get the best of all the worlds. $16 coming in. Can we kill him? Got the backflip for some block and cards. That only leave me 2 points. And weak. I don't have any block. We got 18. I think I'll do the 18 for the strike. Oh, we got 24 between them. And then I can calculate a gamble and pray. Do I do it that way? Definitely want to do that. That's going to leave me 1 point of damage away. I'll get 2 draws. I'll get 3 draws to get anything that'll damage him. Well, 2 draws. Yeah, let's go for it. Please? Alright, there we go. Gamble paid off. Cure all potion, gain energy, draw 2 cards. That's the second one of those we have. Adrenaline! I love adrenaline. Heck yeah, we'll take adrenaline. I'm not feeling good for the first boss fight, though. We really don't have a good synergy in either direction, either shivs or poison. Alright. So we get the energy in the card draw. I don't have any of the good combos. Of course, spoils and defend comes out. That sucks. All the good stuff still sitting down here. Damn it. This is the turn I need it. Yeah, this kind of sucks. Well, get the power out. It's the combo. Oof, look at that. Finally. Hey, Flick Flack. 7 to everybody. Kills that guy. He's not going to attack this turn. I don't need the block. And I can discard my hand to get the double damage next round. So, sounds good. Yeah, that second round really turned out well. Alright, so we've won. I need something like that to happen on the boss. Something fierce. Dagger spray. Draw a card. Lose. I don't like any of these. No thanks. Alright, our final rest before... I don't know what boss this is. 58 out of 70. Do we upgrade a card? What would we upgrade? Problem is less what they do in getting an upgrade than getting them to show up in the right combos. I really need calculated gamble and that poison one to show up together. Yeah, corrosive wave. If I get those two, things are good. Especially on the first turn when we have so many cards. We can really stack some heavy poison up, and then I can ride the defends while the poison kills it, assuming we don't have a boss that counters poison. Oh, adrenaline's always good. I'm just looking at the cards. Yeah, I mean, it goes to 2 energy and 2 cards. I'm aware. I'm Trying to decide if that is going to be worth the 12 hit points I'm down. Ooh. Ooh, that's... Ooh. I like it. I could hold it if I don't happen to get the combo, but I drew this one. I could hold it in my hand for the next draw. Basically, well, it doesn't guarantee me the combo because this still has to show up first. Huh. View upgrades? Sure. Torque toughness goes to 7/7. Shadow step goes to 0 cost. Adds Shiv Plus instead of a standard Shiv. Yeah, let's go with the adrenaline. It's never a bad thing. All right, here we go. First boss. I think we're going to get cremated. Ooh, that had a lot of damage. Did I get it? I got the wave, but I didn't get the other one. Damn it. Erg. Too many cards in my hand, or in my deck. Can't get the synergies. Useless. Come on, game. Give it to me. Did I only get one card? Felt like I only got one card. I don't think I actually got a full double up there. Definitely not. Oh, I should have used that when I was using the potions. Yeah, I screwed that up. Screwed that up big time. Well, crap. Deals 0 damage. Yeah. Yeah, I am screwed. All of my cards are just pretty much totally useless. I guess I'll take shivs. Hi, shivs. Let's throw some shivs. No bonuses. Makes me all squiggly feeling. And they're one-time use, unfortunately. God, we're gonna get wrecked. Plow 150. First time, beast reaches 150 or below, becomes stunned and loses all of its strength. So it's going to be adding strength. Oof. Yeah, I can't counter that kind of damage. We're going to get wrecked. Still got to go 48 damage to get it below. Yeah, we're going to get wrecked. Hey there, backflip. Gamble! Do we do the gamble? Gonna end up with a handful of strikes. Hmm. Nine, 7. So close. 8 more damage to drop his strength, and I got only 5 blocks so far. If I gamble... Alright, so he's going to lose his accumulated strength when I get him to 150. And he's stunned for the round. Oh, wish I had that. Gonna debuff me. Don't have a way of drawing a card. Get some block out for next rounds. Got no damage. Ah. This is my opportunity to get some damage on him. Ringing. Can only play 1 card. Oh, he hit me with an ability. I'm only allowed to play 1 card this turn. Well, that means that's useless. It's got to be Survivor. Again, I don't have a way of drawing cards. And I'm not going to be able to block much. Not going to last too many more rounds. That doesn't really help me this turn. Do I... So we're going to go strike, strike, discard. I don't think I can take 2 more rounds. Oh, he hit me with ringing again. Bastard. Naturally, I get all of my draw new cards now. Yeah, couldn't get any synergies going. We're going to take the full hit this round, and you'll kill me next round, because I'm not going to be able to do 50 damage or block enough. Well, it's going to have to be you. Drawing more cards doesn't help me. I need him to go into a round. Nah, yeah, that's going to finish me pretty close. 20 incoming, and that's what I got to work with. Definitely got to do that. Got to do that. That got me precise cut. Almost have enough to block. Go for the strikes. I can do 9, 18, and then that's going to do, what, 7 or 8? 25? I'm going to take 5 this turn, which means I need to kill him next turn for sure. One of us is going to die. And if he rings my bell again, I'm done. Yeah, I think it's still the best route. Can I do 18? Got no potions, got nothing else I can do. Just love it when it comes down to either you die or he dies. Oh, I get around! I get around! He finally went into his not do something phase. 15 damage. There's 9 and 6 right there. Oof, we're gonna survive. Explosive ampule. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Corrosive wave again. I mean, it would increase my chances of getting the combo, I guess. Assassinate, 0 cost, attack, innate, meaning you start with it in your hand. Deal 10 damage, apply vulnerable, and then it goes out of the game. Or goes into the exhaust pile, which is essentially out of the fight. Play every shiv in your exhaust pile. I mean, that could be pretty interesting when I do that, turn my 7 cards into shivs, they go to the exhaust, and then I can do a knife trap to launch 7 shivs again. I'm trying to think how funny it would be if I managed to get the combo with all 3 cards. 6 poison for every card I draw. Of course, I would have to spend these 2, but still. I'm not sure what cards you're talking about. It wouldn't do these, I know. What I'm talking about is currently I'm doing play this card, and then I'm doing the discard your hand and draw back that many cards. So I start with 7. If I play 2 of these, then I still got 5 that I would use the discard on. So this would get doubled up. It would be funny, but I don't know how often it's going to happen. And I don't know if this having an extra one of these is going to be enough to warrant doing it. But the same problem here. I don't know how often I'll be able to pull that off either. This one's pretty straightforward. But it's just one use, so I mean, do your 10 damage and put a vulnerable on an enemy. And you're out. I think I'd rather try that one. See if we can make it work. Alright, what are we going to get? Tezkatara. Yummy Cookie, upgrade 4 cards. Big Hug, remove 4 cards from your deck. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, add a soot into your draw pile. It's just an unplayable card. Pumpkin Candle, gain energy at the start of each turn, extinguishes at the start of Act 3. That's hilarious. So you get it for, I'd get it for 1 act, the act I'm in currently. Huh. Think. I would love to thin the deck out. I don't have a good mechanism yet for getting rid of cards like that beyond And I'd be going through my draw pile pretty quickly. So that, I think, would be problematic. Let's go for the upgrade. Let's get in the upgrades. Increase the poison. I do like the block. And then retaining calculated gamble is still pretty high on my list. Let's say that's one. That's one. We'll just triple down. All right, what are we looking at? Much more condensed map route this time. So, triple fight, random event to arrest. Oh, well, gee, I guess I'm getting my $600 no matter what, assuming I live to that point. Double random, or pick of mini bosses. I'm kind of liking this route over here. Got $200. We'll have a few opportunities to get some more money. We can hit a merchant, then a mini boss, followed by a rest. We'd want to pair this with another merchant, so we'd go here, up this way, or this way. Possibly rest, mini boss, rest, merchant. Yeah, I think I like that plan. What do we got? Aggressive, attacking for 12. Gonna put affliction on my cards. Tries to escape after 5 turns. Oh, this is one of those guys that steals stuff. It's gonna steal a card. Well, we got adrenaline. I didn't get any of my other ones. Love it. I got multiples of my draw cards. We gotta do adrenaline first. Come on now. Damn it. Still didn't get my combo. Stupid calculated gamble. Where are you? Stupid corrosive waves. I guess it might be good that they haven't shown up, because that means there's a high chance the combo is going to show up in the next round. But I gotta have this fight be over fast. This guy's going to boogie with my cards if I don't kill him quick. So... what do? God damn it. This hand is mostly useless, though. Yeah, this is a terrible starting hand. Just a terrible starting hand. Can't get out any damage. 3 points, huh? Already got enough block out, so I don't need to defend. I'm not going to get enough cards out of my hand to make that useful. Not very useful anyway. Well. That starting round sucked. Took my precise cut. And I still didn't get the combo. I mean, there it is, but it's going to be too late. It's going to be turn 3 before it comes out. And now he's going to take less damage. $21 coming in. I got the calculated gamble, and I still did not get the combo. Oh, man. That is so bad. We add shivs. That only give me 4 shivs, about 16 damage. I can get more damage out of these than I can the shivs. I got a whole lot of damage coming in. Ah, this one's gonna not go well. I mean, if I discard my hand, we get that crap. That's useless. That doesn't really help me any. So, that's not really gonna happen. 3 points. Guess we'll defend. We'll flick-flack. And strike. Yeah, I don't want to discard my hand. I want to keep that. Sure, now you finally get here. 5 turns in, 4 turns in, I managed to get this combo. And I got the outbreak up. So we outbreak first. I'm gonna get this sucks. $14 incoming. He's got, I need to do 8, so that should kill him. Oh, I forgot he's flying. I now did not kill him. And I'm going to take the full hit. Ugh. Can't afford it. I was hoping not to have to do that. Take my stolen card back. Ricochet again. That was just a normal fight. Alright, Colossal Flower. So, enter deeper, lose 5 hit points. I can't afford much more. Every 4 turns, draw 2 additional cards. Most fights are going to be over before 8 turns, so I'm really just going to get that once. Boss fights might go a little longer, but I'll probably be dead before 12 turns goes by. I think I'd rather take the gold and be able to buy something that's going to be more directly useful. What do we got next? Wongos. Alright. Obtain a random common relic. 200 gold for a lizard tail. 300 gold for 3 random relics after 5 combats. Huh. And lizard tail is what? When you would die, heal to 50% of your max hit points. Works once. Ooh. They don't mention the rarity of these 3 random relics. You have to get by with 50 out of 70 hit points and nearly no money for 5 combats, which should put me pretty much not at the end of this section. The plan was to go here, then a mini boss, but I'm going to hit a mini boss no matter what before I can get to a rest. I can't get to that one. Ouch. Ouch. Got the backflip with the corrosive wave. And we got discard. That's not drawing. It's adding, so I don't think that's going to count for that. I did get adrenaline for draw also, so I could corrosive wave, then adrenaline, which will trigger that, then backflip, which will trigger that. Oof, I'd love to get Outbreak out as well. Won't quite trigger enough times to do the 11 damage to all. Let's do it anyway. Damn it. I also don't want to take that 11 damage. 13 total coming in. I need 8. I have no block. If I put... I need too much. It's going to take 16. It's going to leave him at, what, 19? I can do 18. I'm going to be 1 point shy of killing that guy, so I don't take damage. Although I can, well, weaken him doesn't get him out faster. That'll do damage though. So yeah, let's eliminate that guy with the remainder. Now he's got 16 health, but it'll take 16 poison at the start of the turn, so he's out. And we've already got enough block for that one. And he's going to die in 2 turns from poison anyway, so we're good. Alright, that one went fairly well. Speed potion. There's shivs. I mean, 10 damage for 1 cost is pretty good on its own. This is an uncommon plus, so... Then put a shiv in my hand, which is another free 4 or 5 points of damage. We gotta pick that one. I hate mixing shiv and poison. Alright, what do we do? I got 160 bucks. We might get something useful before that boss fight and go straight to a rest. Definitely not taking this chain. Hell no. And that isn't going to gain me much, so yeah, we got to go here. Can't afford any of the artifacts. The sale item is untouchable. Good old Sly, gain block. Which is... we're discarding a lot, so if it comes up, we could get a 9 block for free with our various discards. Abrasive. Gain a dex, gain thorn. I think or a weapon I can't afford. Dagger spray. I don't like anything else. I think I'll take that one. And let's get rid of... $61 left. I don't think I want anything else. Maybe? I like being able to draw a discard. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, here we go. Another boss fight. We're at 50. We've got 5 dexterity and a potion, and that's it. Oh, the worm. I remember this one from my ironclad fight. It was a little rough. It was a lot rough. So if you kill a section, it regenerates 2 turns later. So it seems like it's best, if possible, to get them all down low, and then you can kill them off before the sections regenerate. If you focus fire on one only, then you have the problem of you're not going to be able to eliminate the others before the section regenerates. I'm not sure what happens if you kill the middle one. Well, they would regen, so if you killed... It'd be kind of weird to see this thing floating if you managed to kill these two. This was the only thing left, but nah, whatever. We got calculated gamble. We did not, again, get my... Didn't get my other combo partner. That's not good. And we got 16 points coming in. Lack of energy is also a big problem. Poison, a big poison load would have been perfect to start this off with. Alright, I got no way of adding cards to my hand. I don't want to use that. I need to hold it for the next round. So, I either go big block for the first round. Just going to be a whole 12. Probably should have tossed that out for this first round. Try to protect against that. Not great. Come on, game. I even bought 2 of them. 2 of them. You're still not doing what I need. God damn it. Now we got 28 coming in. Yeah, we're going to die to this thing. I don't see us getting out of this. It's already too late. Yeah, way too late. This is particularly rough because you can't focus fire one down to try to eliminate a damage source. I don't have enough defense in my deck to hold up to this while I set up my combo. Here comes the big ouch. Even if we do survive, I'll be so low hit points, I won't even be able to recover for the later fights. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. Give up. I give up. I'm just getting socked in the nuts by random constantly. Yep, that is quite some damage. And again, there were 3 turns in, and even with holding this, I still haven't managed to draw either of my poison cards that were going to save me in this fight. That was the only thing that was really going to help me out. Now, even if it does show up next turn, it's too late. It's way too late. Don't see this happening. So... I got to pull some of this damage off, but I can't do enough to kill this thing even then. Ah. Alright, so we're effectively dead this round. 18 and 14, 32 damage. Yeah, I need to get like 17 block out. I can knock that damage down, but then... So we got adrenaline out. We need to get that out first. Then we need to do adrenaline. Maybe we can pull this off. Now I'm not gonna survive the damage. So I gotta get Survivor out. I gotta discard. That's more poison and 2 more cards, so we gotta do that. That kills the first one, almost kills the second one. We need 5 to kill the second one, and we need 9 to kill the third one. I think we're gonna make it, because now I can do this. So, alright, they're dead. Okay, settle down. Then we got even more damage we could put out with the backflip. Could do another corrosive, because it's funny. Why couldn't I get this in the first 3 or 4 turns? 56 freaking poison on each. Ugh, I needed it so much earlier. And we didn't get the outbreak up. That would have helped too if I'd gotten the outbreak up. Too late now. Alright, I mean, whatever. It's not gonna matter. 1 hit point left. No hit points for you. Yeesh. We really managed to stack it up right there at the end, but man, I could have used that so many turns earlier. Fish oil, strengthen decks, a game piece. Whenever you play a power, draw a card. That's another slow burn one. Powers are hard to get out, slow to get out, so just really not happy with the artifacts that I've got this run. Yeah, I'm just really not happy with this artifact pack. No thanks. At least we get to rest and get 20 hit points back. However many we're going to get. 30%? Yeah, 21 points. Woohoo! We're back to half. Give me my money. And a Juzu bracelet. Regular enemy combats are no longer encountered in the encounter rooms. Another one that doesn't do anything for me synergistically. All right, we managed to get back to 57. We go for another elite fight or mini boss? Well, we have to. It's just a matter of do we do this first. But we got 700 bucks. I've got a merchant there and there, so either path will take me there, but I think I like this one better because we can do this guy, then another rest, then the merchant, final rest, and the second boss. So I think that's the way I want to go. Yeah. Let's see who we get. Hey there, Entomancer. I vaguely remember this guy. Whenever this enemy is hit by an attack, add 1 dazed into your draw pile. So we're going to get a massive amount of daze because we do a lot of small damage numbers. This is one of those guys that punishes lots of small attacks. You need to hit him with big attacks, and I don't have any of those. So we need to just overwhelm him as fast as possible. We got adrenaline and the corrosive wave. So we definitely want to get that out. And we're going to do that. I didn't get any others. 8 is not as many as I want. Neutralize him. $14 coming in still. Discard. Outbreak. 3. So that gets me 17. Does a full block. That gets me 12. 13. So we're only going to take 1 damage and saves me. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and go that. 97 out of 145. 13 in a shiv. Draw a card, discard. Discard the days. Should have saved a little more. Whoa! Ouch! Discard your hand. Next turn, deal double damage. That's what we're doing. Calculated gamble, huh? Hmm. Hmm. Won't be able to play the finisher. I've only got 5 protection out there. Ouch. $30 damage, but again, I can't do the finisher. It's not going to be enough. Gonna take another big hit. A million dazes in my deck. It's going to be a fistful of dazes next turn. Oh, man. I think I'm going to calculated gamble. I'm going to hold that for next turn. He's only got 16 hit points left. He's going to lose 5 to poison. So I just need to not have a fistful of daze to next round. So yeah, I'm going to hold that. Unfortunately, we're going to take another big hit. Going to be back to no freaking hit points. And he got killed by the thorns when he attacked me. It was multi-attacks. All right. I didn't count on the thorns, but he was going to die next turn anyway. Had I drawn a fistful of daze, I would have used that to redraw. Permafrost. First time you play a power each combat, gain 6 block. See, again, I mean, sure, it has its uses, but it does nothing for synergy. Hey, Bouncing Flask finally showed up. Gots to go rest again. I'm not going to get any smithing done. No smithing for you, Vormithrax. Then we got to go to the merchant. We got to spend this freaking huge pile of cash. All right. Another poison card. Poison card. What do we got for artifacts first? Candelabra. At the start of your second turn, gain 2 energy. So a one-time use. Second turn, you get a couple of energy. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain a strength. Ooh, see, now that is synergy with a Shiv deck. Big time synergy with a Shiv deck. Turn your entire hand into 7 Shivs. And toss those out. Screaming Flagon. End your turn with no cards in your hand. Deal 20 damage to all enemies. How often do I think I could pull that off? Problem I have is energy. Deal 3 at the start of your next turn. Return this to your hand. So, 0 cost. An attack for 3 damage. And then it comes back to your hand at the start of the next turn. So you don't end with it in your hand. 0 cost production, gain 2 energy, exhaust. That's a fun combo one where you have a high cost skill card. You pay 2 to get 12 damage, which isn't horrible. But then you can play that high cost skill card for 0 energy. I like retain cards as well, or well-laid plans. I don't know. What do I do? If I buy all these little cards, I want poison generation, but they're going to bloat the deck out. It's going to cost more and more every time I use this to try to thin the deck down. I could thin it out a pretty good amount. I think I need to do this one. I think that one's going to be too tough to pull off. I'll take that. I like the idea of this because it returns to my hand, which will increase my hand size, and it doesn't cost anything to rethrow it. And if I discard it as part of one of my other setups, it'll increase the output. Yeah, let's grab that. I'm tempted to grab production. 194 still. I want poison gin. I think it's better to thin the deck down. I can only do it once. What's my skill list look like? I think there. I only got the one power card. I do have quite a few skills, but they're all pretty cheap. I'd really like to get that one if I were doing like 3 and 4 cost cards. Another block would be nice too. Block plus the draw for the combo when I set up those apply poisons. Let's do that one and remove. No bad cards to remove. Let's just remove another base stab. Alright. We're out of here. Cheap poison stab. Nah, the idea is not to bloat the deck. Alright, we're out. So, if we can get through this fight without taking a bunch of damage, I might be able to get healed up to full. And then we're going to pray we've got a boss that is susceptible to my combo and that I get the combo. So now we got the wave, but I didn't get the... Get rid of your cards. Or anything that's going to add to my cards. Get the 2 energy. Yeah, crap. Can I discard this without having to pay for it? No. Zero times 3, huh? Interesting number. So we got 12 coming in currently. Reduce all damage taken and hit point lost by exoskeleton to 9. Does that mean they can't take more than 9 damage at a time? Or once they take 9, are they immune to any further damage? I'm not sure how this works. Huh. 1, 2, 3. I've only got 4 energy to spend. I really don't want to use this production and exhaust it. I'm not going to be able to kill a damage dealer. I have very little defense. No card draw. So much for trying to not take damage. Well, I gotta defend. We'll neutralize you. Well, we got 11 defense up. We managed to do a pretty good amount of damage. If we can get one or two thinned out, I think we'll have it handled, or if I can get any kind of combo off. Nope, that ain't it. Discard your hand, add a shiv for each discarded. We got the bolas back. The guy I did damage to earlier. I got one defend. You have a draw a card, discard a card. 14 plus a shiv, but that's going to get reduced to 9. But that'll still kill. Not the one I wanted to be doing damage to. Crap. So close, but it's going to get reduced. I'd be tempted to go here. That's going to leave it 3, and if I use that to convert that, I don't know if it's... Let's try it. I want to know if it's per strike. Oh, shit. I forgot I didn't have that. Ah, I screwed that up. Forgot I wouldn't have the energy. My bad. Didn't need to take that damage. Or that much. Too late! Too late! Stupid things. Ouch. Damage incoming. But the bolas will kill you. 10 left over. 9 block off of untouchables. One energy short. Gonna take 1 damage. What was that? Oh, I had... No, what was that? I'm not sure what I had going that did the damage right there, because I discarded and drew 2. I was expecting to then use one of them to kill the thing, but some kind of an auto attack occurred. Oh, okay. It was the ricochet. Got it. Thank you. Forgot about the ricochet. Dodge and roll, or more untouchable. I really need some block. I really need to not dilute my hand. All right, we got a rest. We managed to get to 68 out of 70, so we're heading into the final fight. I think it's going to come up to basically, do we get the combo early enough, and is the boss susceptible to poison? Let's find out. Who you? Don't recognize you. Never seen you before. Knowledge Demon, 379 points. Strategic, intends to debuff me, and he's currently weak. He's weak for a turn, on a turn where he's not going to attack. How useful is that? I got Corrosive Wave, but did not get the rest of the combo. I got the small portion of it. That uses up 2 of my 3 points for the start. So, I don't need to block this round. Let's get the Outbreak out for the early poison stuff. Then do Corrosive Wave. And get some minor poison going. Oh, we got more energy. I use it now. Could get a 17 damage. I don't need that. I could then fire off that by discarding it. I think I'm going to hold production. This is going to hopefully be a long fight. I don't know what this guy's going to do each turn. I think I'm going to hold this for use later. And we're going to blast out pretty much all the stuff when I need it. Don't need it this round. Choose a card. Disintegration. At the end of your turn, take 6 damage. Draw 1 fewer card each turn. I'm gonna have to take... I mean, block I put up would counter this somewhat. Nothing's gonna counter that, really. But... I don't know how much damage dealing this guy's going to do. I'm going to take the damage. 17. Alright, I absolutely need to get more poison on him, and unfortunately, I got the calculated gamble now. I've still got 1 more of the corrosive waves coming. Got 2 of my more cards here. Let's go with backflip. We got the combo. Definitely do that. I need to... I need this to be used for the poison. And we do already have out the outbreak. Yeah. Man, much as I want. Is this going to be worth 12 points a block? Or do I need the poison? Give me a card. I don't really care what card. No, it's only a single use. Don't have a lot of energy as time goes by to try to get that out. But the 2 weakness and the 11 block would be a good counter for damage. Weak cuts the damage by 25%. Plus you get the 11 block. So that comes out to a pretty good amount on this kind of number. I've already got one of these. Yeah, let's go for that one. Again, do I throw it out now? Strength and Dex is not going to help me much right now. I think that one's worth enough. That makes it 0 damage and gives him a weakness next round as well. The rest of it, we're going there. Gotta stack up that poison. Do some damage. 1 point left. Guess it's going to be Dagger Throw and draw another card this round. Have some more poison. Oh my god, I got Adrenaline. I don't need Defend. Hey, Adrenaline. Have some more poison. Hey, Bouncing Flask. Have some more poison. I really hope he doesn't have the ability to get rid of poison, because he's up to 44 a turn. So then I just need to stay alive for, 5, what is that? 44 times 8? Yeah, like 8 turns. It's still too much, but we'll see what we can do. Precise Cut. 9, no reason not to use it. Covered on damage. Alright, let's go for it. So far, I'm feeling pretty good. We got our early combos out fairly well. We've got enough damage stacked onto them. I mostly just need to defend and keep throwing the occasional damage out. So I need 18. 3 energy, neutralize him. He was already weak, that just extends it. Yeah, it's going to be block, block. And... ow. Holy crap, that was a lot more damage than I expected to take. What was that nonsense? Apparently I didn't notice something that was about to happen. Ah, he's gonna heal. And he removed the poison. Wait. No, he didn't. Never mind. I couldn't see the green bar portion. Corrosive Wave is back. But I don't have much left that's going to give me card draws. I got Dagger Throw, so sure. Dagger Throw. Oh, there's another one. Gonna be... yeah, you. Because we're discarding you. So it hits him with it. Awesome. And we backflip for block and for more poison. Got him back up to 54. And we're out of energy. I don't quite have enough damage. Or enough block. I just need 2 more rounds. Oh, never mind. 3 more rounds. Backflip, corrosive. Wait. 61. I do need to do some damage. He's not going to hit me. He's going to put another one of those card choices on me for debuffs, which I'm fine with because it's only going to go a couple more rounds. So I don't need the defend. I don't need the block. I think I might go Shadow Step. Let's go ahead and hit him with the bolas. And Shadow Step. Double damage next round. Yep. Dead next round, theoretically. Sloth cannot play the more than 3 cards. At the end of your turn, takes 7 damage. I definitely want that one. Alright, so I need to do 20 damage. If I can do 20 damage, he's done. So we got 6 for 0, 6 for 0, but it'll get higher if I do other cards. 18 from the strike. Alright, so we've won. Whew. You know, just cause. Probably should have put a defense up. I forgot I was going to have to take that damage. That was bad on my part. 100 gold, energy potion, and add a card. What do we got? More corrosive wave. So much corrosive wave. Assassinate came up, burst came up. Oh, this turn your next skill is played an extra time. Ooh. Not taking assassinate. Not sure a third corrosive wave is what I want. This could be really useful. What happens if I use that on calculated gamble while I had corrosive wave out? So whenever you draw a card this turn, apply 4 poison to all enemies. And if I did calculated gamble, discard your hand, draw that many cards, exhaust, and then it did it a second time. So if I had 7 cards, or even 6 we'll say, so draw 6, triggers that 6 times, discard, draw 6 again, triggers that 6 more times. Is that the way that would work? Or, you know, double corrosive wave. There's a lot of possibilities for good combinations. Double adrenaline, so many choices. I think I'm taking burst. That one's really powerful. It's not even upgraded yet. Yeah, burst it is. All right, Act 3. We made it. Now we get more bonuses. What do we get? Well, aren't you special looking? Vaku, the first demon. Vaku. Wasn't Vaku Carl Urban's character in The Vin Diesel second movie, and I think his name was Faku. No, Chronicles of Riddick. Second movie, Chronicles of Riddick. I want to say it was Faku. So what do we got? Blood-Soaked Rose. Add 1 Enthralled to your deck. Gain an energy at the start of the turn. Enthralled. 2-cost curse. If this is in your hand, it must be played before other cards eternal. Not be removed or transformed from your deck. That means I couldn't play another card to try to discard that, because this would have to be played first for no effect. I can't, even for an energy at the start of each turn, I don't think I can afford that. Reserved Fog. Remove 5 cards from your deck, but add a Folly. Unplayable, innate, eternal. No other problems. That would also take up one of my starting card slots. Lord's Parasol. When you encounter the merchant, immediately obtain everything he sells. Excuse me? I'm confused. That can't possibly mean what it says. Unless the merchant is some special, like, random event character. That says merchant. I mean, I can see the drawback as well. You flood your deck with a bunch of crap you don't use. There are definite possible negatives. But you're also gaining 3 artifacts and, you know. Huh. That's quite the chaotic choice there. Wow. Of course, I'm only going to hit, I think it's theoretically I could hit 2 merchants this map. Can I? 1 there, 1 there. Is it only going to be the next merchant, or is it every merchant? Because I could hit 2 more merchants on the map here. The problem with Folly is just takes up one of your starting card slots. So where I'm always banking on a certain synergy, I need certain cards to show up as early as possible. Having one of them guaranteed to be this card makes that process harder. So that's the only big negative to it. If it wasn't innate, I wouldn't have as big a problem with it. But that innate makes it so everything includes a card room. I'm so tempted to take that thing. I don't particularly care if I win the run or not. I mean, we've made it to the 3rd map on this character. I made it to the final boss on the first run I did with the Ironclad, which surprised me as well. I didn't think I was going to get that far on the first run either without having prior unlocks and additional cards and artifacts possible that are more powerful. So I'm already surprised that we made it this far on this particular guy with the terrible synergy of artifacts and the horrible choices between the poison set and the shiv set. We didn't get a really good thing going on either one. So, you know, I'm fine with taking that final one just because I think it would be hilarious. So let's do it. I don't particularly like either of these, so let's do the really weird one. All right, which path are we going to take? We're definitely taking a double merchant path, so I think it's this line right here. That would mean no more mini bosses unless we take this chain up here for 2 of them. We'd have to do 2 without a rest. But yeah, let's go ahead and take, I guess, this path over here. We'll take the mystery ones and then go up there. All right, this 3rd map, though, these guys get pretty rough. On a guy that has no real healing. I didn't get my boost. I didn't get my combo again. Bastards. Why you gotta keep doing me this way? This would be a perfect time for it. Alright, so we got 16 damage coming in. Paper cuts. Whenever scroll biting deals unblocked attack damage to you, you lose 2. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Rude! Max hit points. Oh boy. And look at just the massive amount of block that I have currently available to me. We're going to be backflipping our way to additional cards here real fast. All right. Yeah. This is just a regular fight. That is incredibly rude, especially on a low hit point, no heal character. Wow. And this is just a low level fight. I can't currently. I got the burst. I could double adrenaline off the burst. I was really hoping it would set up a different combo with that. But I've got energy here, I've got energy here, so I've got a lot of possibilities. So we definitely need some blocks. So let's go ahead and do this to start, see what we get. I did not get what I was hoping for. I'm missing all the parts of it, actually, so I don't even know why I'm trying. I don't have the corrosive wave or the redraw your hand. Calculated gamble, so I'm missing all the elements. Crap. What do I do here? 16 total protection. I can get to that. I won't get much else done this round. Let's use the... If I use that, it's just going to increase the block by, what, 1 per? That'll give me 9 and 5 is 14. Not quite enough to prevent all the special ability. So I'd have to go the big dex one. And I need to get at least one of these guys eliminated quick. Let's do backflip again. Still didn't get the other ones. All right. See, now I should have done Survivor and then thrown away Ricochet. I only have 1 point left. And I'm still 1 point shy. How'd I manage that? Crap. I didn't get anything set up. What a weird crap draw. Okay. So, let's go ahead and do Survivor. Discard Ricochet. Yeah, I should have used Burst differently. Discard the hand for shivs. That'd give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shivs. I'd theoretically be able to kill this one. Getting 12 block at the start of the next two turns would be really nice too, though. Wouldn't take any now. Give us a head start on the next one for the next 2 turns. Save these for coming through later. As long as it's a skill, theoretically, discard your hand, add 1 shiv into your hand for each. I think the problem is it would give me a hand of shivs, then it would fire off a second time, discard that hand of shivs, and give me another hand of shivs. So I think I would have a net effect of nothing. Because I think it has to take the entire skill, the entire card into effect, then it fires off a second time. So I'm pretty sure I would just end up with the same number of shivs and waste the card. Now I could do this one. No, I don't have enough energy. Although when this fires off, that's going to fire off. All my Sly cards are going to fire off, which is only that one currently. Yeah. But, I mean, all I need to do is kill one. We've got a pretty good mix of cards possible coming up next round. I think we'll be okay. I sure am drawn to this one, though, but I think getting rid of one of the enemies is going to be the more important thing. .42 block. Ouch. 28 incoming, huh? There's corrosive, but nothing to back it up with. No starting block. Ouch. This is gonna be bad. I can play every card in my hand, but most of them don't do me any good. Yeah, this is not good, and I can't do enough damage to kill anything. Oof, I cannot afford to lose max hit points, and it's going to happen. I got 1 defend. Strength is not going to be enough to get me a kill. Yeah, I might end up losing 4 max hit points. Because I can't even get enough to block one of them. This had better not be... Ooh, I think I'm going to lose 6. Yeah, because that's going to hit twice. Oh man, I'm going to lose almost 10% of my max HP to these stupid things. With more coming, possibly, depending on what I draw next turn. Alright, well, let's do that. Got to defend. Oh, oh! We have just enough. So deal 2 less. So that's going to do 2 more if I do that first, but it's already 19, so it's already going to kill that. Oh man, I wish I'd gone after that one instead. Didn't realize how close I was going to be. 4 away. I can't get up that extra 4 points. Energy's not going to help. Strength. I need to play this just so this will do more damage. I might be able to kill that thing. Play that thing. We're up to 13 and 8 is 21. If I drink that, we're up to 23. So I can kill that one, take that hit, and just lose the 2. And this one is going to do more damage afterwards also, so... Well, never mind. Alright, I think that's the best I could manage. Not going to attack. I still can't kill the damn thing. Oh, never mind. That one's going to do plenty. Alright, so we came out of it losing 2 max HP. Backstab plus, ricochet plus. Innate starts in your hand, so you get 15 damage off the start, and then it goes away or goes into your exhaust pile. Or that ricochet again. I'm not taking another ricochet. I'm not really set up for that. I'll take a free 15 damage. We don't have a ton of small fights left. What you got for me? Another event. Insert common potion, lose block potion, or lose energy potion. So I've got a block and energy potion. Obtain an upgraded common attack. So I can trade a potion for an upgrade on a card. Aw. Bola's get his 1 extra point of damage. Woohoo! Bouncing flask, 3 extra poison. Ooh, production doesn't exhaust. Ooh. Ooh. I love things that remove exhaust. Burst goes to the next 2 skills played. Yeesh. Next 2 skills are played an extra time versus a non-exhaust, gain 2 energy. I think I gotta take the skill 2 times and pray I can fire it off on like adrenaline or corrosive wave. There's just so many ones that I can do good things with. We really love that, but I don't know how many times I'm going to be able to cycle through and get it into play. I think this is going to be more important for boss fights. So, burst it is. So, we're going upgrade on, that's a skill? Skill. Oh, common. Never mind. Never mind. Common. That's things like backflip and dodge roll. Doesn't have a rarity selection. Well, I'm much less excited now. Guess I'm gonna take... Let's take a block enhancer. I'm not sure what happened there. I thought I was going to be able to pick one of my cards and do an upgrade. Apparently not. It's random. I wasn't realizing it was random. All right. So path-wise, I think the plan was mystery merchant to see what happens when we arrive at the merchant with the parasol. Huh. Interesting. I wasn't anticipating a merchant followed by a merchant followed by another merchant. I don't know if this is going to fire off multiple times, so it's going to be pretty hilarious. I'm going to have a million cards in my deck. Jack of all trades. Add a random colorless card into your hand. Exhaust. Mayhem. At the start of your turn, play the top card of your draw pile. Haze. Pinpoint. Backstab. Ah. Oh, choose a card to remove. I do get to use the removal service. You get to do all of the things. Oh, this is going to take me a second. Is it just the new stuff at the very bottom? Looks like it's just the new stuff at the very bottom. I could get rid of an old low-level card. Zero cost block. Speedster. Whenever you draw a card during your turn, deal 2 damage to all enemies. Ooh. Nah, those all sound fun. Let's just go get rid of a basic strike or a basic block. Whoa. Hey. Oh, I hit the max. This is going to be funny. It says I still have the umbrella. It's going to do it again. It's going to do it again. Oh my God. Is there a limit to artifacts? So it's showing me, why am I seeing this screen? Loot. So can I get rid of one of these to take one of these? I'd like to get rid of this because I can't. Oof, retain your hand. Discard. There's more gain energy, draw cards. Yeah, I haven't looked at the huge pile of relics. I want the flex potion. Give me 5 strength when I want it. So when I'm about to do one of those huge deals where I kick out a bunch of attacks, we can add 5 strength. I'll take that. I like the energy. I'm not a real big fan of random stuff. Retaining my hand. More energy, more draw cards. Goodbye, you. Give me that one. Choose a card to remove again. What do we get? Hand of Greed. Hey, deal 20 damage. If fatal, gain 20 gold. So many funny things now. Blur, grand finale. We're gonna never make any of our combos. We're gonna die in the next fight. Can only be played if there are no cards in your draw pile. Deal 50 damage to all enemies. Yep. Kind of tough to get that draw pile to exactly 0. Ooh, a Sly poison generator. Yeah, we're just never going to hit our combos. So many cards. Goodbye, strike. And then we've got... Didn't we have... Yeah, we got one more merchant we can hit. So we got to go up this way because it's hilarious. It's so hilarious. All right. I don't know what the hell I picked up. So, I think it started... I think I had that one. I had Juzu. So I think that was the first of the stuff we just picked up in the merchants. First time you play a power each combat, gain block. Every time you play 3 attacks. No, I think we had up to here. Oh, never mind. We had the parasol. So start each with a 1 strength. Enemies drop 10 additional gold. While you have no potions, you have 2 additional decks. Whenever you play 3 or fewer cards during your turn, draw 3 additional cards at the start of your next turn. I'm not sure how often that's going to fire off. Venerable Tea set. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with an additional 2 energy. And upon pickup, brews 5 random potions. Alright. Yeah, I'm not too excited about those either. Very situational. Alright, we're heading 65 out of 68. We gotta go this way just because of the hilarity, so. Hey you, Devoted Sculptor. Gonna do a buff, and he's weakened on the first. I love how they're weakened on the first round. Wow, it's so useless. If they're gonna not do an attack, what's the point of giving them weakness at the start? Alright, hey grand finale. I got 38 cards in my draw pile. I don't think you're gonna fire off. So we got Bouncing Flask. We got Backstab. We got Backstab. So there's 38 damage right off the bat. Got Survivor and Backflip. But still only 3 energy to deal with. So none of the big combos for poison. He's not going to hit me, so I don't need any block this round. Let's see. We do Bouncing Flask, Backflip, see what 2 cards show up. Although it'd have to be 0 cost cards, so I'd want to do Backflip first if I want to go that route. And we got a lot of energy loaded up. But yeah, the chances I'm going to hit those poison combos are so small now. 162. Let's get the poison on him. think I am not going to backflip. Let's just get the backstab out. Maybe dodge roll, so I have the 6 blocks to start next turn. Yeah. Gain a bunch of strength, huh? 12 damage incoming. There's my exhaustible production. That is going to be wasted. Don't have any shivs currently anyway. It does get a power out for 1 cost. Which would get me 6 block, which would also block all the incoming damage. So, you know, why not? Gotta be kidding me. Well, that sucks. Can't do both unless I do production. I really don't want to overdo trying to get this guy. It's up to 21. We've got the Shiv bonus, so it's kind of a terrible hand to do this with. Can do this. I really don't want to take that 21-point hit. If I do this, we'll do a lot of damage, but not enough to kill him. And I'll take a big ol' hit. More Shiv action. Three energy left. I so want to hit him with this. It's going to be 8 per Shiv. I don't have him vulnerable or anything. Well, let's kick this one out first. Throw the Shiv. Then Ugh. Nah, I'd rather have the shiv. I'll take the hit. Yeah, I really wish I could have got vulnerable on him. Oh, it's so close. So close! 3! 3! 3 away. That won't help. I'm out of cards. Damn it. So close. I mean, just adding more cards. At this point, we got so many cards. Who cares? All right, give me all your stuff. I'm here. Oh, that looked like a lot of good stuff for us there. I wish I could have actually looked at those first. Choose a card to enchant. Follow through. 6 damage to all enemies. If the last card you played this turn was a skill, apply weak to all enemies. Salvo. Deal 12 damage. Retain your hand. Okay. I mean... choose a card to enchant. So is the enchant going to be momentum? It's not upgrading. So it's showing me all my attack cards? Yeah, alright. We have 2 pinpoints. Increases card's attack damage by 5. The bolas would be fun because they keep coming back. Ooh. Yeah, I think the bolas are the choice here. That keeps getting returned to my hand. Yep, bolas it is. Card to remove. I mean... another strike, I guess. How many of these cards are just totally useless for me? A power. Every 10 cards you draw, gain an energy. Ooh. This isn't going to matter because we're done with gold at this point. This is the last possible merchant, so this has no effect. Well, I mean, it's 20 damage for 2 costs, so I won't say it's no effect. Tell you what, show me... oh, I can't filter. I can't filter on this screen. I should get rid of Grand Finale. There's almost no chance that's going to fire off. Goodbye, Grand Finale. Alright, so that's 3 merchants we've completely cleared out, other than a few potions we had to leave behind. Hilarious. No more merchants possible. I think it's just funny that we got a random merchant right there. Okay, what else are we going to get? We got Sturdy Clamp. Up to 10 block persists across turns. See, that's pretty good stuff there. Would have been nice to get that a little earlier. Alright, hey, a weak, aggressive. Owl Magistrate. I love that we get the innate backstabs for an early 28 damage. What else we got? Block, follow through, pinpoint. One less for each skill. Nope. Got automation out. That'll be good. We got the corrosive, but I got no way to get more cards out. Yeah. 45 cards. Fight's going to be over by the time I get through the deck once. So once I get rid of a card, I'm not likely to see it again. I don't remember. So we got that. Punch Dagger, Enchant. That's the Momentum 5 that we got to apply. Frozen Egg. Whenever you add a power into your deck, upgrade it. Add a power into your deck. So it gives free upgrades when you get power cards added. We're not going to see much of that. Anchor. Start with 10 block. And then the Cauldron. 5 random potions. So, I mean, that one's nice if I actually ever see the bolas again. Got so many cards in the deck, the chance it's going to show up is pretty minimal, so. Yep. All right, so, yeah. Love to get this out for all the cards we're theoretically going to be drawing. So try to save a skill as my last card. I only have that. And I can't combine it because I gotta do that last. So it's not going to buff that. Alright, I'll see a reason to hold on to those. I do want to get that going. That would actually be a really good one to get out also. Already got the damage blocked for the round. Can't play, won't do anything. Yeah, I think getting 3 weak and vulnerable on him is going to be the best thing. Forgot I had Swift Potion. Bolas. 18 incoming, 4 currently. Don't have ability to discard that. Currently, anyway. Take the 18 damage now, or set up for doing draw damage over time. Or just free play the top card off your draw pile at the start of each turn. That'd be a fun one to get out early. I kind of don't like that because I'm always gonna, it'll pull and use something that it'll be in the wrong order for some combo I want. Yeah, let's set up Speedster. Ow. Wonder if he's going to start flying. Hey, they're corrosive. So that will fire off automatically if I do Storm of Steel. If I get corrosive out, no, that's not going to draw the cards. Don't have the bonus damage for my shivs. What to do, what to do. Yeah, I think Storm of Steel is the best play. That's all that upfront damage, and then I got all the shiv damage going on. Ending with 3 energy. That hurts me. It hurts me in my soul. Yeah, I knew he was going to fly. And now we got big damage coming in. No Sly cards. Definitely not Shadow Stepping. Three energy. Not going to Shadow Step, so everything else is going to fire, so I might as well play that. This one's going to suck. 11 more damage. This is just a regular old fight. Holy crap. We're in serious danger here. He's essentially at 43. I don't think I can do 43 with 3 energy. Draw 4 and discard 1. I could discard Flick Flack. That would get me 4 cards. Do 11 to him. Pinpoint. Worth a lot, but it's also 3 energy. I was really hoping not to kick out all my strength. I'm not sure I can kill this guy. I can't generate more energy. And I can't generate enough defense. Need to do 24 damage with 2 energy. There's 26, so we'll be okay. Oof, man. Knife trap. Play every shiv in your exhaust pile on the enemy. Yeah, you know what we gotta do. Oh, there's no way I can go up that line right there. 49 health with a heavily diluted deck. Much as I want more artifacts, there's just no way. We're gonna take the chicken route. I want to at least get to the boss if I can manage it. Okay, knife trap is out, is it? Corrosive is out. Bouncing flask is out. Again, I'm not sure I like having two of my starting cards being these damage dealers, but sure. Stock, when killed, a new axe bot is summoned in its place. Really? Okay. Does me no good right now. Not a good starting hand. Damn it. Fucked it up. Should have done that first. Screwed it up. I keep forgetting to do that before I do the potion stuff. Could have got free poison on him and then backflipped for more poison. Two energy left. I've already got enough to prevent the damage. We're going to have more of these guys coming out. Got a Sly, but I don't need the block. Just need 2 more damage to keep him from doing anything. Not like that's going to matter there. No, we just need to maximize output. Give me the block for next turn. Well, brings the cost down to 2. Don't have any other skill cards. I only need 6 on him to finish that guy. Got 4 more of these guys to kill effectively. Oh, 9 damage incoming. I've already got it blocked. Double speedster. That would be hilarious to get out. We got that set up again, do we? That would trigger that. I think I'm going to go ahead and do production. That's hilarious. How the hell do I make this useful? I've got the damage blocked. He's got 10 armor, so I need to do 12 to finish him. I do 13 there. Can't believe I have double calculated gamble and a burst. I mean, discard your hand, draw that many cards. So, let's see. If I played that first, then played that, it would go off twice. We've got this going on where when we draw a card, we're going to deal damage to all enemies. I'm kind of amused at the idea of this. Yeah, I'm going to do it just because it looks funny. Two energy left. Both coming at me this turn. I can not quite fully block one. 24 damage if fatal, gain gold. Hoping not to take any more damage. I can't block it. Unless that gives me something that blocks. I think I'd rather have the double damage next turn. That's a lot of cards. What the hell do we have here? A little late for that. This is when I need something that lets me discard. 52 damage. Oh, well, there we go. Why was that thing 52 damage? I'd have to go back and look. Ooh, that could be potentially fun. All right. Closing in on the final fight, theoretically. The trial. Join a line of people entering a massive building. As you pass under a golden archway, horns blare, confetti explodes, and streamers glide down from the ceiling. Entrant 192. You are the decider for today's trial. You're not allowed to reject. Okay. I am in the chair of decision making. Nondescript woman with a hard-to-read face steps forward. She's charged with the crime of theft and con artistry. When the woman speaks, you believe her, but ample witnesses attest to her misdeeds. Both sides of the story are compelling. The crowd bellows. Decide, decide, decide. All right. Guilty. Add doubt to your deck and gain 2 card rewards. Innocent. Add doubt to your deck. Transform 2 cards. Okay. Transformed cards become a random card of any rarity. I'm gaining more cards is not really useful at this point. let's hope we can transform 2 into something more useful. Either some base cards or cards that I think we don't really have a use for. Like my doubt curse? Can I transform that? That's funny. Okay. What else gets to go? Oh, it's transforming it into another curse. I didn't consider that that's what was going to happen. Oh, shoot. I'm not really sure what happened there. I put them at the bottom. It did. So we got well-laid plans. Plus version. End of your turn, retain up to 2 cards as a power. That actually is pretty powerful. And just an injury curse, unplayable card. All right, that's not too bad. Our last normal fight. Whoa. What the hell are you guys? Artifact wears off, artifact wears off. I don't know what that means. Punch construct. Block, bluff, buff. Okay. 2 corrosive waves and a calculated gamble. Are you kidding me? Holy moly. So we're absolutely doing one. Now the question is, yeah, we got to do them both, and then we got to do the gamble. Gets rid of my 2 backstabs, though, and I want the poison on everybody. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we punched him in his big dumb face, and we can still do something else. No damage incoming. Too late for you. Definitely going to be dodge roll. Oh, yeah. Already game over. Or round over. We've already won. Hey, what are you guys doing? I don't know what they're doing, but they're already dead, so it doesn't really matter. Calculated gamble again. Deal 13, retain your hand. Just because it looks funny. Still got 3 points. Discard your hand. Discard your hand. That was a pretty fun one. Glad we finally got an early gift on being able to trigger that. Sure. Why not? We're up to 56 card deck. The height of efficiency. Guaranteed to get our bonuses or our synergies every time. All right, I'm not going to bother to smith. 67 out of 68. All right, just going to be down to luck. We made it to the final boss. I'm super happy we made it to the final boss. I don't particularly care if I win or not. I'll try to win, but it's going to come down heavily to whether we get some lucky synergies, and I don't know what this boss even is. Test subject. Hey, test subject, C8. You got some weird stuff going on here. Adaptable. When it would be defeated, it instead revives even stronger. 15 damage. And rage. Whenever you play a skill, he gets strength. That's not good. Okay. He's weakened and still doing 15, huh? Lovely. Well, we got one of the corrosions, but not one of the draw new cards. Coming in here with 5 strength and 5 dex as options. 10 block currently. That'll get me to 1 away from blocking it all. Since I don't have any cards that are going to let me draw, I would love to get the shockwave on him. I'm not sure I can afford it. Outbreak and corrosive aren't going to be triggering. Yeah, every time I block, he's going to get stronger. I think it's going to be pinpoint shockwave. I'll take the hit. This at least is going to last a little while for the bonus he's going to get. I should have done it first if I was going to do that. Hey, we got him blocked. All right. Got him down to 42. Only 12 coming in. Got the bolas back. It's going to do 10. I can dagger throw and then ricochet. Definitely going to be, get that out, that out. Oh shit, he's going to come back yet again. Oh boy. Going to do 30 damage, and this is only his second form out of, I don't know how many forms. Wow. I don't have enough goodies stacked up to withstand that kind of damage output. So, Ebola's, whoa, 22 damage. 27 damage. Okay. Or 3 strength. Need to get big time poison on him. All right, I can retain. Holy crap. That's a lot of damage. We got 30 incoming, so I gotta make sure I put some aside. What to do. 20 damage for each skill. Oh, that's right, flechettes. Don't have a lot of skills. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Every time I play a skill, he's going to get stronger again. Oh, wait, no, he's changed. Painful stabs. Shuffle 1 wound into your discard pile each time you receive unblocked attack damage. Okay. I mean, that's fine. It's just going to get buried in the sea of cards that I've already got. Costs 1 less for each skill played, so I don't have anything with Sly. I would like to do that. I don't think I can afford it. Man, I wish I had this stacked up with a bunch of cards. So that's going to drop to 2 when I play that. So I'll be able to do both. Discard. Probably Speedster. I mean, it might pay off. If I'm going to do that, that means I'm not going to get that one off. We'll get rid of the flechettes. Get the big hit in. Take 13. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Ow. That's a lot of cards in my hand. We got calculated gamble, so what can I do with it? I did not get... So we got Sly. That would trigger on the calculated. I don't have... That one would also trigger. Ooh, I'd love to get the accuracy out for shivs. How to do this? Not going to survive a couple more rounds with the damage rate that's coming in. I think we're going to use this up. He's got another form coming, and I'm not going to survive that third form. So, 4 energy. I got nothing on him that's going to make that useful currently other than triggering the Sly. 2 of the cards. So I could do other stuff. Then toss this at the end to trigger the 2 Sly cards. Oof, that would be really nice to get out there, but 4 of my or 2 of my 4 energy. That would actually, these 2 would get me most of it, and I would be able to draw 2 more, which could change the equation. We pull adrenaline or corrosive. There's a small chance. Huh. What to do? Not going to worry about accuracy. Don't think I can skip the 26 damage, so I'm going to put that out. Yeah, I can't get 98 damage on him this round. I got to get the defense up. So let's go block. Block. There's the adrenaline. That changed a lot, though. That would give me enough block for next turn also. 3 points left. Still got the 2 Slies that I could trigger with the calculated gamble. Or I could just hit a dagger throw for 17, get a new card, and then discard one of the Slies to trigger it. I think I'll take the damage instead of just putting 4 poison on a single enemy. Down to 66, 30 damage incoming. We're blocking the majority of it currently. Dodge and roll would get me full block and get me probably full block next round also. So we're definitely going to defeat this form. It's going to be the final form that I'm just not going to be ready for. Go full Shiv. Don't have that Shiv bonus up. I am sitting on strength. Ooh, we might be able to kill it now. Well, I can do both. We'd have the strength bonus plus this Shiv bonus power, and then my whole hand to toss out Shivs. Yeah, let's do it. 17 each. I'm wasting 3 shivs at 18 damage each. Ah! Ah! Now I wish I was retaining my hand. All right, please tell me this is the final form of Gozer. Oh, what has he got? He's going to do 30 damage. I've got 24 block to start. Nemesis at the end of every other turn gains intangible 1. Reduce all damage taken and hit point loss to 1. Oh boy. At least we're kind of set up for that with this deck, but I don't think I'll be able to. I'll have to hit him and then hit him again for the full damage constantly. Good old knife trip. So I've got 4 shivs in there, 3 energy, no potions left, 30 damage incoming. 9 poison, but that's 2 of my energy. Lie. I got nothing fancy I can do. I got no potions, no draw another card, so 3 points, huh? Well, it's the most valuable if it's going to stick around long enough. I mean, I'm at strength 5 with the shiv bonus, so, I mean, my shivs, those 4 shivs are going to do a crap load of damage. Oh, well, no, the first shiv that hits is going to do 1 damage, then the following shivs will do their full damage. The intangible will last against the first hit. Or is that for the entire turn? I thought that would dissipate after the first hit. Oh, maybe not. So he's going to be completely, essentially invulnerable every other turn. So you have to block attack, block attack, block attack, block attack. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen here. Can I even apply poison to him when he's in an intangible state? I guess it will if it deals the damage on the tangible rounds. Huh. Well, I mean, it doesn't cost me to throw this out. So, yep, he's only going to take 1 point of damage for the entire round. So it is block, attack, block, attack, block, attack. We're not set up to survive that for any length of time. Not at that kind of damage level. And my setup of bonuses here, I don't think is going to do it. So what can I do to set myself up for... Yeah, it's going to have to be Bouncing Flask. And get some block for... Well, block's not going to work. It's not going to hold. Alright, Bouncing Flask. Get that stacked up. At least block the entire amount this round. $45. Come on, man. Jeez. It's a lot of cards. 4 energy. We got 2 more energy there. So we've got draw cards, more poison. Draw cards and a discard. Definitely get that out. We're absolutely going to do that. We're going to backflip for some more poison on him. 4 energy left. 16 poison currently. Oh, we got the double. Can I do anything fun with that? First, need to be a skill. So that would get me... Whoa. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Do I have any sly? Don't have any sly. Oh, we're absolutely going burst acrobatics. And then I need to see what I've got after that. But I'll have to discard something. Probably the standard strike. Alright, so first, acrobatics. Get rid of the injury. We got calculated! We got backflip! Oh my god, this is going to get interesting. This is going to get real interesting. I think I'm going to get rid of the jack of all trades. Alright, we've got him up to 36 poison. Problem is going to be the intangible. Does he still take poison damage while he's intangible? Because that sure would be nice, but I assume it's not going to happen. We're still 23 damage not blocked. I can... What to do here? I think I gotta hit him with the bolas. Well, I want to calculate a gamble because I'll draw that many cards. So, and we've also got backflips, so I mean I could gain 7 block and have him stack more damage while I draw even more cards. The problem is going to be the energy. Now, I'm not actually worrying about playing too many of these cards. So I think I gotta do this. We're up to 29 against 45. If I went this now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that'd be 18 more poison added on. The problem's going to be if he's not taking poison during the intangibles, he won't take damage next round. I don't know if he'll take the poison before he goes intangible or after. I don't know the timing. Because if the poison hits every round, even when he's intangible, we're golden. A week will bring down his damage 25%. That's a pretty good chunk. Think he'll take 1 poison when he's intangible? We'll find out here shortly. At least the things have been interesting. I just can't take too many of those types of hits. Now we're down to 4 damage. I'm willing to take that. I'm not gonna get better than 33 damage with the poison, so we're gonna do that one. This is the one I'm not sure of. 0 cost. I think the 22 damage is going to be better than the 2 poison that this card is going to generate on him. So I think we got to do that. Then I think we calculated gamble. Yeah, definitely calculated gamble. Oh, I forgot we're getting the every 3 times damage on him also. Ooh boy. Alright. We calculated into a second calculate. Don't need the block this turn. That's a good amount of damage right there. Can backflip. Now you show up. I got 2 points. I can corrosive and acrobat again. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. 128 out of 137. And we got the damage covered this round. And I've got neutralize. For 9 points, theoretically. And another week. You can have a wound. And I will neutralize. He is dead on his next not intangible round. I think we might have him. Which shocks the holy hell out of me. If it happens. Full damage! Poison triggered first. Before the intangible. Wow. This goofy ass deck and run. How the hell did that happen? I had no faith up to about the 2/3 point. Oh, wait. Shit. I thought I was done. Am I not done? I think I'm done. What's going on here? Oh, it's one of those. You get to the end and then you get killed by the big bad guy. It stands 5 million damage. Yeah. You dealt 1240. All right. Victory? Question mark. Yeah, I am shocked that we got a victory out of that goofy run. All right, 48 floors climbed, 4 elites killed. I think we did a pretty fair number of the elite fights. I had to avoid that one last section that had like 2 of the elite fights without a rest in between or near them. There's just no way. But yeah, 56 card deck victory on a first run through of Silent. Oh, that's hilarious. Big deck, 56. Yep, it sure is. You discovered 60 new cards, 62 new cards, 3 new relics, 12 new enemies, and 5 epochs. Let's go look at our unlocks. Start on the far left here. Chapter 2 Scribbles, Magnum Opus. Relics unlocked. I'm not going to read through them too much. If they show up, I'll look at them then. New potions, apply poison. Ghost in a jar, gain 1 intangible. More shivs. Ascensions are now available. Cards unlocked. Snake bites. Poison, poison, poison. 2 cost. Retain. And if he has poison, give them 9 poison. Damn. 1 cost, and if they've already got some, they get 9 more? Wow. Poison is triggered an additional time. The Regent has arrived. So, it wasn't in the first game, so brand new character. More silent unlocks. Tough bandages. Whenever you discard a card during your turn, gain 3 block. Paper Crane. Enemies with weak deal 40% less damage rather than 25. Pingsha. Whenever you discard a card during your turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy for each card discarded. Yeah, who knew that was the secret? Can't draw your combo? Flood your deck. And you get your combos. I mean, we didn't get the big combo too many times without quite a bit of card drawing. We had 2 or 3 really good ones where it really synergized well and just really kicked ass. And that last fight was a lot cleaner, a lot better than I thought. I was able to generate a lot more defense than I thought I was going to be able to. All right, we're back to the profile start screen. Well, there you go. Slay the Spire II, silent run, first time through, got the victory. Shocks the holy hell out of me. I just can't even imagine now that what we had there about the midway through the run was going to actually make it all the way through. That boggles me. So we got pretty cool situation with that one umbrella and scooping 3 merchants of all of the cards and all the artifacts and all that stuff. That was hilarious. I thought for sure that was going to be the death of me, but it all worked out in the end. I think we got a pretty good matchup with our character, deck build, and the final boss. I think we got kind of lucky there. We were able to keep him contained and generate enough with the right combos. So combination of that matchup and luck of the draw in our random. So that was fun though. It's a good time. Glad I went through it. So more unlocks. That's going to be it for me for now. It's coming up on 4 a.m. my time. I should probably go try to sleep, so I shall do so. I'll be on later today with some more streaming, so see you then. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe out there.